time to grow with the SEO Queen. Receive the perfect leads like never before. No traffic is gonna explode. It's time to grow.
Welcome to the SEO Queen Tech Show, a podcast to help you get more credibility, visibility, and profitability through leveraging search engine optimization, marketing automation, artificial intelligence, and other rising cutting-edge technology so that you can win. This podcast is for entrepreneurs and businesses of all sizes. We are broadcast worldwide on Bashani Radio, iHeartRadio, and iTunes. Bashani Radio, always talking about everything from New York City. You can listen to the SEO Queen Tech Show on any mobile phone or tablet device. Please follow us online at SEOQueen.com and on all social networks at the SEO Queen. Please pull out your phone and follow the SEO Queen on Instagram at TheSeoQueen. So I am so excited just to get back to you guys. We had our SEO plus AI masterclass in June of 2024. It is now available for purchase. You could purchase the replay and also get the 5 one-on-one coaching sessions with me. All you have to do is go to SEOQueen.com/shop. I believe it's shop. SEOQueen.com. Just go to SEO Queen and click shop in the top navigation, and you can purchase the course there. So there'll be more information about that moving forward. So I wanted to talk to you guys about what I see on the horizon. I wanted to talk about SEO in 2024 and moving forward into SEO in 2025 and beyond. And so the world, through the nature of the internet, is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And I can truly say that we are in the algorithm age. And with the integration of Gemini into Google's search engine and ChatGPT into Bing.com, what we're seeing is that the playing field is still level, but the journey to even get on the playing field is getting a little bit more challenging. But to put it into perspective, back in the day where marketing channels consisted of TV and radio, and that was it, and billboards, you had the three mainstream public marketing channels. You had TV, radio, and billboards, or in real life advertising. The cost to participate was extraordinarily high. Now, with just a laptop and knowledge and internet connection, you can put up a website, you can create a business. However, something has happened. Google has rolled out the helpful content update in the fall of last year. And many businesses that just had just a website are finding that they've lost significant traffic. And this is something that is, I've been thinking about this. I've looked at the studies lately about the rise of the no-click searches. No-click searches meaning, the fact that people don't have to click on search results on any of the organic or paid search results to get an answer, because Google wants to boost engagement. And we all know when someone asks you a question and, a lot of people are like, ask Google. So Google is more than just a search engine. It's actually becoming its own entity in and of itself. And like any other business, they're going to seek additional profit streams. They're going to seek additional eyeballs. They want to keep people staying on google.com, which means this helpful content update, I would say, is the most game changing update of in Google's history, because you have the rollout simultaneously of search generated experiences. And so what this means is that you as a brand, you cannot afford to just run Facebook ads and grow your company and think you're going to have long-term growth. You can't just run Google ads and think you're going to have long-term growth, because with the increased competition, you have a lot of companies are laying off people. So naturally, competition among small businesses is going to increase. So you literally have forces coming from every angle in the marketplace. However, there is hope. There is hope. The number of people going to Google is increasing with the rise of different diseases, the post-COVID era. You have people who are used to shopping on their phones. They're used to shopping on their phones. And so now more than ever, if you want your brand to really be visible, you really have to understand the anatomy of successful brands online. So I think one of the reasons why a lot of business owners get frustrated with spending money on anything is because a lot of business and brands have an expectation that one action, one thing is going to do the trick. And that one thing for a short period of time is going to just go viral, the viral moment. And it's kind of like expecting your business to have the genius of a Bach or Beethoven or Mozart or Miles Davis. These kind of talents take a lot of time and practice to cultivate. They don't just happen overnight. Miles Davis, he literally studied and performed everywhere. Before he got to the big stages, he performed all over from Chicago, the Chitlin Circuit, from Chicago to the South and back in dive bars all over the United States. And so you basically have a talent who, as legendary as he is considered in the world of jazz, he paid his dues. And so it is really inevitable for businesses now, because you have to dot your I's and cross your T's if you want to be out in the forefront. I've been on comment boards on Reddit, and they've talked about, I built this website and I put out all this content, and I done this and that, and all my rankings are disappearing. And so what we have now with the helpful content update, we have content decay. We have algorithm computing power. Don't forget, NVIDIA is, the reason why NVIDIA is doing so well is because Google, Microsoft, and all these major companies, Amazon, they're all clients. They're all using these chips. So the computing power that is running google.com and running a lot of these platforms have increased their capability, have increased their processing power, which means that the algorithm can be much more discerning about what type of data is returning to people who are searching. And what that means is the over 200 factors that Google is looking at in its algorithm to determine which websites are helpful and should be served in search results, they're looking at a lot more factors than they were looking at a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, which means in order to get and stay on Google page one, you have to think and do things differently. So here are 3 things that a brand needs to do in order to have a successful appearance online. Here's 3 things. There's more than 3, but I just want to make this succinct so that you can walk away from this podcast episode with some helpful information. So the first thing is consistent and helpful blog content. The consumer these days is much more savvy, and the more information that you can help your ideal prospect understand who you are, what your product is, what your brand is, who your brand is, the better. The more you can tell the story about your brand, the better. So the first thing that a successful brand does is having consistent and helpful blog content that is using the language, the most popular language of their ideal prospect who is looking for their products and services. And so having a data-driven approach, planning out your keywords, and then consistently creating content that helps your ideal prospect is key. The next point is social media. Social media is something that is so powerful, specifically the platform known as Pinterest. Pinterest is really powerful because it actually has 500 million users. These users have a higher income on average than Facebook, and you get 2 for 1 with Pinterest. You get both a backlink and you also get the social signal with the algorithm. And you also get referral traffic. So when you're talking about increasing your visibility online, being able to communicate that the backlinks helps to boost how popular it is. Google is about popular content, helpful content that's going to fully answer the questions that people are asking, because Google wants people to come back over and over and over and over again. And so you definitely want to make sure that you are on Pinterest and all social medias. And at the bare minimum, you want to have a posting schedule, even if it's 4 times a year, once a month, once a day, once a week, whatever your consistent cycle is. You need to create that and adhere to that. And then this is one, I sent an email to my list. I have an email going out to my list. I'm not sure when it's going to go out, but basically this email, because I've been thinking about, what is the fastest path to Google page 1? And I can truly say that I can get anybody on Google page 1 within 24 hours with digital PR. Now, the way I do this is, let me back up. Let me explain. So digital PR is a game changer because when you look at Google, you have web results. That's the default. Then you have news results, video results, image results, map results, shopping results, book results, and more. I think you even have flight results. So Google has several different buckets within the online ecosystem that people go to search for helpful content. You know, the intent of people when they come to Google is to find something helpful that answers a question that they're looking for. And so as they're going to Google, and people go to web results, they go to news results, they go to image results, video results. And so one of the reasons why it's so important to do your on-page optimization, making sure you have your alt tags, making sure you have your meta tags, these help you to get into the web and the image results buckets. But the way the internet is set up, I figured this out. You can write your press releases in such a way that you can literally, once you publish it and distribute it online in the right way, you can get onto Google page 1 for news results instantly. And so this is truly a game changer. And so I want to tell you a story. So when the pandemic hit, I hadn't had an opportunity. Well, literally like 2 months before the pandemic hit, I had decided to go full time into SEO Queen. Since our launch in 2017, I would work SEO Queen as much as I could, but still hold a job here and there. But in January 2020, I resigned as VP of Marketing for a AI startup in the hair industry and decided to go full speed ahead into the SEO Queen. And as a result, I saw very quickly how 100% of my attention to my clients and to the business was a game changer. And so that was the year that I started to implement a lot of the things that I had picked up in digital PR. Unlike other SEOs, I'm a firm believer in the power of digital PR, because when you are looking at link building, there is no other web pages on the planet that are more popular than news websites. This is why I launched the Algorithm magazine. Why wouldn't I want to start a platform that is a awesome and amazing link source and a media platform that's just a game changer for backlinks? You hear a lot of people, they develop private link networks and different things, but I'm all about building authentic, useful brands, because the work that you do is it's so powerful, and why be intimidated by the big guys? But I let me get back to the digital PR. So back in 2020, I literally wanted to just get myself out there. And so I was doing some pitching, and I pitched blackbusiness.com, and Dante Lee and I were brainstorming, and he came up with this article. So this article, this digital PR piece that I was able to pitch him and was posted, got the SEO Queen's website, SEOqueen.com, on Google page 1 for the phrase Black-owned SEO company, a non-branded SEO term. We're still on, actually, we have multiple links on Black-owned SEO company on that page now. And so what happened was, I not long after that press release went out in news results, I got a lead. A lead came through my website, and to make a long story short, I worked with this very impactful nonprofit for 3 years. Yeah, we just concluded our relationship in December of 2023. And I worked with them for 3 years, and that relationship yielded $30,000, over $30,000. And so what I wanted to say is that's just from one keyword, one press release. Now, the SEO Queen, unlike other SEO companies, we integrate SEO PR into our SEO campaigns. I had another client, an author, Davina Hamilton from the UK, and I wrote a story and was able to get it placed on eurweb.com. And the story that I wrote not only got her on Google page 1 for her name, and also for the story. Not only did the story get on Google page 1 for news results, it was also picked up by MSN.com. MSN.com. How amazing is that? Yeah, so with Davina Hamilton, not only I was looking at the press release. Yeah, the thing about them is that she got on Google page 1 for Davina Hamilton, and then for news results, and then she also got her story picked up by MSN.com. How cool is that? I mean, it's cool that I can say that my writing has appeared on MSN.com. That's pretty amazing. So I've said this to say that the anatomy of a brand, a successful brand online, you cannot neglect these 3 things. You cannot neglect your digital PR. You cannot neglect your social media presence, and you have to put out consistent and helpful blog content. So I am hosting a webinar on Monday, July 22nd at 11 a.m. And the replay will also be on YouTube as well. If you're hearing this after Monday, July 22nd, you can always go on to YouTube and catch the webinar, The Anatomy of a Brand, because I'm going to go even deeper into this. But you've been listening to the SEO Queen Tech Show podcast to help you get more credibility, visibility, and profitability through leveraging search engine optimization and technology, automation, artificial intelligence. And so this podcast is for entrepreneurs and businesses of all sizes. We are broadcast worldwide on Bashani Radio, iHeartRadio, and iTunes. Bashani Radio, always talking about everything from New York City. You can listen to the SEO Queen Tech Show on any mobile phone or tablet device. Just follow us online at SEOQueen.com and also social networks at the SEO Queen. Please pull out your phones and follow us on Instagram at the SEO Queen. And also, I want to make sure that you are checking out the Algorithm magazine. The opportunity to contribute to the magazine is still open. You can just email hello@thealgorithmmagazine.com if you would like to place an ad, purchase an ad, or get a feature. So hello@thealgorithmmagazine.com, or you can just slide into the DMs on Instagram at the SEO Queen to learn more. So again, my name is Zhe Scott, the CEO and founder of the SEO Queen, MIT alumni, 2-time best-selling Amazon author, international jazz fusion violinist, CEO and founder of the SEO Queen, MIT alumni, University of Michigan alumni, and a PhD candidate. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for rocking with me, and until next time.
It's time to grow with the SEO Queen.